Alright, good morning guys. Welcome to our unique devotion for the day, for the next couple of days actually. So, last time we talked about all together, and we're going to continue that thought process here in this scripture. And this scripture then is 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 15 through 19. And we're going to expand on this thought process of all together a little bit more. So, most importantly, here's the scripture. If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And if the ear should say, because I am not an eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where would be the hearing? If the whole body were hearing, where would be the smelling? But now God has set the members, each one of them, in the body just as He pleased. And if they were all one member, where would the body be? So to expand on that thought process, right there he's pointing out what we discussed a little bit in the previous video about each part of our individual bodies has a point and a need, and one can't exist as the total, because then where would the other parts be that are necessary to sort of build into reality? But you can take that on a greater scale. You can put that at a scale that encompasses even the things that are around us on planet Earth. You can think of that in terms of the solar system, of the galaxies, of the entire universe, that God has everything in its proper time and in its proper place. So it brings me to this. There is a purpose. Believing in God, if you're watching this and you don't quite believe in God, or you're not sure what's going on, or you're not sure what to think, you've stumbled across this video, you have a purpose. And the single most overlapping, super general purpose that you have, that everyone seems to overlook in their pursuit to figure out their own life, is that their main purpose is to live and exist, or you would not. Just as pointing out here in the scripture that each part of the body has a certain aspect and is a part of the whole, so are you. You are created to live and then live out your life in a way that you get to choose how you want to live, and there's outcomes to that depending on your choices that are wanted or not wanted. But starting with the fact that we're all together and you have a purpose. So, this week, just sort of think about that. When you think about what your purpose is, are you thinking of it in terms of future thinking, like something you need to find, or do you actually recognize that your purpose already has happened, and that's why you are right here and right now? So you are living into your purpose at this very moment. Now, what do you want to do with that? This is not, most everything we talk about here on this channel is not something that is just a one-time thought process, done, move forward. It's definitely something that you should kind of revisit from time to time, if not every morning. Just recognizing in gratitude the purpose that has been given to you, and then moving forward and how you want to experience that and kind of what you want to do with that. And at the same time, remembering that there can be consequences, good and bad. There can be outcomes, good and bad, depending on your choices. So then you start to unfold maybe what you really want to choose versus not want to choose. And I know some circumstances feel like you don't have a choice in that circumstance, but just because it's a difficult circumstance doesn't mean that you can't choose to move in a different direction within that circumstance. I don't really want to go too deep here. I can actually go to a whole nother level in this subject, but I really want to just stick with the scripture here, kind of keep this video short. I've made some really long ones, and just kind of let your mind roll with that. Let your mind think about how we're all together, how you are all together, and how your purpose sort of fits into that general overlying purpose that I talked about. How that makes you feel right now, and that purpose then moving forward will probably change and just adjust a little bit, if not drastically. So think about that. A little bit of a news update here. The unique devotion icon, I mentioned this last time, is going to have a facelift, a makeover, a readjustment. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while, but haven't actually designed something that I really liked. Went through many thought processes, many designs, and I finally have one. And I've been trying to just sort of give you guys a heads up so that you know it's going to change. So that's twice. The next video I plan on, if not that one, the one after, I will make that change. So you're going to see something different on the icon, and it's meant to be thought-provoking. And for all of you smart brains out there, you're going to see multiple things maybe going on there, so have some fun just thinking about that icon. But at the same time, don't make it too difficult. Start with the simplest and see what you come up with. It's meant to be something that's recognizable for this channel, and again, something that's sort of thought-provoking for those of you who are deep thinkers. So please, here we are at the end. Like, subscribe. Please share this. Continue to share this on all your social media with your friends, your family, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that, because it's helping to build this channel. Maybe we're not super huge, but anything more than just myself, you guys, as you leave comments, I love the perspective. I love the ability to grow and sort of bring different thoughts together, and just keep expanding this knowledge pool. Again, in terms of the world, it feels small, but actually 70 some subscribers right now to me is very huge, and really opens my eyes as I interact with you guys even more. So I really appreciate all that. God, He loves you, and He's giving you so many blessings that you deserve. I hope that you recognize them, and I hope you also recognize the blessings that He's giving you that you probably maybe feel like you don't deserve. On that note, peace. Let's see if I can do this. Love. Diamonds? Nah, it doesn't quite work right. Just peace, love, and diamonds. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.